in South Africa just a couple of months ago. It was an amazing, amazing ambiance. But before I get into that brief presentation, I would like for some of our leaders to share with their experience there. The first one that I would like to share is a film. She's known all over the world as Crypto Came with a team. Matter of fact, team believe it or not, more than 100 of us were in that event yesterday. There's a lot of wealth built in the world today. And we're at the forefront. Mr. Burrell, are you available to share some of your experience? Give people an insight as to how you felt, what you experienced? You might still be trying to figure that out. Meantime, let's move over to brother Ed Williams. Oh, there she is. Let me try to say you in. I know but they can see.
Hi, hello, 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 hello. On the road, but occasion. We got to see calls, it's awesome. I think everyone that's out, goes to side. Do for yourself. You all, it's been fantastic. I know it's a lot of noise in my background, so I'm gonna mute.
Yeah. Love you too. Ooh. Let me tell you, the promise was made, delivered by the chairman of the board earlier this year. I'll reiterate it. 2,000 millionaires will come out of GS Partners before the close of 2022. Did you hear that? 2,000 millionaires will come out of GS Partners at the close, before the close of 2022. Brother Ed Williams, are you available to share with the folks? There he is.
Yes, sir.
You're
Most
looking
definitely,
quite dapper,
sir.
my brother.
Reporting to the dream, sir. Let me say a few things, man. And it's not because I'm anybody special, because believe me, whew, being around so many giants, for me, that was an experience of a lifetime. I grew up, I've never experienced a family reunion of any kind. I've never been in an environment with that many of my people together in agreement. And I had the experience, or had the opportunity to experience, just how powerful agreement is, and how it is one of the attributes and assets of the experiencing of the Most High. Now, I don't know who you on or whatever, whatever. Everybody got their own. But there is a power that is above all powers. And we understand that. And we know that there's evidence of that when we experience it. Coming into that room with so many different types of people, whatever the case may be, everybody from, regions around the world, man. People that you've been watching all of this time, man. And to know that they are all gathered together with one purpose, all knowing that it's possible, man. Like, I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. And for me, there were so many things that were just above my doing and my power and my dominion. So far above my degree and the experience that I've had in corporate America and all the things that I've done, so-called done in the earth with my life. I was in a room that I received an award for in 15 years prior. I received an award in the same Ocean Ballroom.
Wow.
When the video played on the screen of the young high school football player that did the bear crawl, the death crawl, he had my high school number on. When I left the facility, please, I need y'all to understand that it is things, it is powers of the Most High that you got to have open eyes and open ears to see and hear. And I'm not just talking about hearing, I'm talking about understanding. So when we leaving, my wife and I leaving, Mr. Dalco is coming out of the parking deck of the Ocean Ballroom. He is right in front of us. Dalco 1 is right in front of us. Man, I just, you know, it's just so much of this. I can't explain to you. To hug my aunties, for people to come. I mean, just, man, the love was out of this world. It's even beyond relatives. It's really family. When we look at how the Most High spoke to his people, he spoke to his people as a nation. So how can you hear God as an individual? It's just so much life to live, man. If we just, man, you got to humble yourself and you got to plug in to the system. It is so much bigger than all of us, man. Just thank you, man. I appreciate you. Mr. Eric Teray Muhammad, man. Mr. Mike Johnson, man. Y'all, man, I don't understand how much y'all do for me, man. I'm just like a regular dude, man. And all I got to do is just keep sewing. Do you know how easy that is? Do you know how easy it is
you teaching, man.
I mean, do you know how easy it is for you to tell me, Ed Williams, that all you got to do is invite people to open their eyes and conceptualize that it can happen? Do you I don't think y'all even understand what's available. This is the last time I will ever have to sit down that quick. I'm telling you that now. You will not outwork me. For me to look across the table at my brother, Patrick Williams, who is on this call right now, and for him to be emotional because Monisha Dalco will never have to worry about anything again financially.
Teach.
I don't think I don't think we really can grasp how much power freedom actually is. It's everything. Freedom, the dream, vision to be able to see it is everything. You cannot experience God until you humble yourself to glory and be edified by what's happening for other people. Man, you know, I appreciate you letting me talk, Mr. Teray, man. Y'all, man, you don't even understand, bro. But I will show you.
Another level, brother.
So
That's
true.
it. That's all.
So true. So true. I would like to make way before we bring on Miss Clark. Sister Nicole Williams, Mrs. Williams, the other half, as Brother Ed describes, the better half. Would you have anything you'd like to share with our viewers and audience worldwide about your experience this weekend?
I appreciate you, Brother Muhammad. All I can say is that it's real. It's real and it's happening. And all we're doing, Brother Teray, all we're doing is adopting. We're adopting a system that's coming whether you believe or not. But it's a place where your lives can be changed and families united on something profitable and change that can really make a difference. Dreams realized. Why would you miss it? Why wouldn't you share it? How many people can you tell? I appreciate you so much for being such a motivation to me during this walk, because it's been a real battle. And we've heard a lot of complaining, Brother Teray. But I like how my husband says, I can't even hear y'all. I got a son that cannot move today. But he's so motivated that if you stick around, you're going to see God. We got a dream and a reason why, Brother Teray. And we won't be stopped until we see it come to pass. Ahu.
Good Lord. Brothers and sisters, there are many people who contributed to making this day so real for so many people. Some of them I see on the immediate screen on our Zoom platform. Others I see in Facebook land, the brother Kevin Millarders and so many others. But I would like to take time to recognize two giants who sacrificed their heart and extended their will to be there and allowed it to manifest in other people. One such hero is Miss Vendette Thomas, who's on the platform. Miss Vendette, your contributions, there you go. Hey, Queen, that beautiful smile. You unmute that mic, because your contributions to the world were realized through one soul at a time yesterday. Would you like to share with us today?
Well, first, I just want to say thank you, Almighty, to the Almighty God, because He gave me the opportunity. Even though I wasn't there, I was able to bless someone, and you were the vessel that I sent it to, and you were able to give it to someone to have that amazing, amazing event. And I did happen to see live streams of it through Dawn Reed, who was instrumental in everything that I thought I was missing. Well, I was right there in spirit, but I was looking, Brother Ed, that was awesome. Yes, we have an opportunity in this universe to do. And like you, I sow the seeds, and some people don't get it and some people do, but I don't give up. Happy because my sponsor, who was my late husband, Robert, through my sponsor, his sponsor, John Keys, Brother John Keys, God John Keys. And then he is sponsored by my senior upline, the wonderful, awesome person, so humble, the Mr. Michael L. Dalco, and his beautiful wife, Monisha. Oh, she had such a beautiful birthday, Earth Day. She's never going to forget this. Never, ever. Yeah. And I thank you, Brother Eric, that you received what I was giving to you. I was so happy that it connected and I was able to help someone have an opportunity of their life. So thank you for allowing me to share. And I'm still growing. I'm not a Facebook person, really. I'm still learning and growing, but I'm learning. And thanks to Nikki Knox this morning, woo, she blew me out of the water with her training, because I was literally kind of stuck. But then I by faith, I clicked the button and I followed. And then she made it so clear. So now I can share it with my team that I'm growing. They're kind of I don't know, but I said, look, I never steer you wrong. I said, this is a God-given opportunity. You just have to open your mind, have faith, even if it's like a mustard seed, we can move mountains. So thank you again, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, for allowing me to share on this screen today. And all to those who went, God be the glory. And Sister Nicole and Brother Ed, you're on the way, and get well. Sister Dorcas and Crypto Nurse Jocelyn, thank you for sharing, and all those who are listening. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to move it over to the host of this platform. She makes it available to us every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, broadcasting live throughout the world from the various platforms that are made available to us. But Miss Dorcas Clark is a special, special being. I call her the Shiro because she is selfless. She gives herself in a way that gets no attention. But that's how God works. God works with those, the meek, the humble, the ones who you overlook. He has this power, this gift of drawing the gift and his will out of people like Miss Dorcas Clark. Miss Dorcas Clark was ready. She had her teams lined up. She had her bags about packed. She was coming to ATL. Circumstances took place where she had to be still, like her teacher, Dr. Ty Best, who was also forced to remain still and allow God to work through them for others. Sister Dorcas donated her 2 tickets to someone who life dynamic is now changed forever. 2 people whose life dynamic is changed forever. Dr. Best donated 6 tickets and allowed the will of God to do what it does, because we can't change that. We can't affect that. All we can do is hold our place in it. Sister Dorcas, do you have any words you'd like to bless our community with this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever we are in the world? Dear sister, you can unmute and be heard.
Brother Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, loud and clear. So happy to hear you too.
Well, I thank you, Brother Eric. Forgive my tardiness. I was in the middle of an income producing activity.
Ooh-wee, let the church say amen.
I just thank God that the platform goes on with or without, because it's not me, it's not you, it's this wonderful opportunity that draws the people, truly, and it's God. It's God in the midst of all of this. And I'm just so grateful. I was looking at those live streams and I was like, yeah, I'm there. Just like my dear sister just said, I'm right there. I didn't miss anything. And I'm glad that there were other people that I was able to bless so that they can be there as well. God is so good. And Brother Eric, I'm feeling better. So I'm going to say I'm great, even though there are other things that have to go on and be put in place. I'm feeling great. So what needed to be done is doing so. Thank you, Brother Eric, for all that you do. I'm so grateful for this platform. Thank you for sharing, Brother Ed. Thank you for sharing, Sister Nicole. And I tell you, it just wasn't the same without you on yesterday morning's huddle, Brother Eric. But I'm glad to see you today, and I'm glad to hear you again. Thank you to my guests who have been so supportive of me during this time, coming by to see to make sure that I had everything that I needed. And I didn't need nothing but my Wealth Builders Worldwide family. I said, you better get on this train, because that other one you're talking about is about to leave the station and you are going to be left behind. Because this is going, just like Brother Ed said, this is going, whether you want to believe it or not, you will be left if you continue to trail behind. Let's go. Oh, Brother Eric, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to get to some other names and faces and voices in just a moment, but I
Yes.
owe our guests and our first timers an understanding of what the opportunity is. So
Yes.
with that being said, I'm going to share the screen and we're going to talk about a little something. It's going to begin first and foremost, we're understanding where we are in life right now. That's vitally important. Where are you in your life? That's the question. Mentally, only you know.
Where are you in your life? Yeah, that's good.
You will have to answer that question for yourselves. See, in life, we operate as creatures of habit. The habits are formed based off of the environment we're grown in. And that growth and that environment has conditions placed on it. We live in a world where we manage debt. We don't live in a world where we control voluntarily our lifestyle, our patterns for life, and the development of things like luxury, money, good homes, friendships in all walks of life. That is a gift from the Creator as being a child of abundance. However, we are other than that by conditions and circumstance. Most of us live in a world what's known as linear income. A linear income is an income that you literally are only paid for the times that you're active. That's a job. That's the status of an employee. You see, we're wealth builders worldwide, and what you heard people bear witness to are those things that are beyond the conditioning. You heard them bear witness to a whole new paradigm introduced to their lives. You heard Brother Ed, never in his life had he experienced a reunion like that, a family reunion. The difference with this family, this is a family who thinks outside of the box, the conditioning. Why? Because we became inquisitive. We asked the question, why? We found out that we had a dream and a right to dream. And as a result, we needed to be on the right road to make it happen. So that meant that we looked at jobs differently. See, wealth building is a dynamic that requires leverage. Any individual that desires leverage must have two tools of freedom, not recommended, they're must-haves. You have to have the tool of time freedom. You have to have the tool of money freedom, and they have to be found working on your behalf. Hear me when I say this. Money is a terrible master, but is a terrific slave. It's designed to work for you, but our conditioning, living in a world where we manage debt and that's all we do, in our conditioning, we work for money as opposed to money working for us. Well, when you unite with this family of wealth builders worldwide and you embrace this vehicle we have known as GS Partners, it becomes easier to understand the dynamic. It becomes easier not to blow a gasket working a job because you know it's not giving you all that you need, but it can be a means to an end. When you hear what we provide for you today and you plug into the opportunity in the future, you're going to find a way to take advantage of what you have as an employee or even as a self-employed, because neither position gives you any leverage to build wealth. However, with the right mentality, with the right end game in mind, you can then successfully finance the freedom that you seek. We do that by submitting to a system of passive residual income. I want you to think about this. When we say residual, we mean continuing. There's no end to residual, that's continuing, right? Don't you have bills, reoccurring bills that come every day? Don't you think they deserve a reoccurring income to suffice those bills? Well, hear me when I tell you, your job cannot finance your freedom because your job can't even finance the bill. It can't pay the bills, plural. I know we think we're well off, many of us. We've been duped. I know we think because we have a fine home we're living in, or we drive fine vehicles, or we expose our families to the greatest of educations, and we have lavish landscapings, and we have boats and villas and all that good stuff. The question you need to ask yourself, if you stop clocking in today, can you maintain all that you think you have or own? The bank will knock on your door and show you who really owns the house. The bank will knock on your door and tell you who really owns the car. A tugboat will come by and pull away that which you thought was yours in the sailboat. Do you understand? You need something greater than the training, the conditioning, the programming that we received for a real, true, legitimate way to make a way. Now, I'm not saying that the system is broken. The system was designed to do what it's doing. It's not broken for the few that wax wealthy at the expense of the many. However, it is a system that if you're looking to be of that wealthy, it can't be you if that's your sole means. Your income should be based on your dreams. Your dreams cannot be based on the income. You need a system that feeds the dream, that feeds the passion, that feeds the why to everything that you do. When you wake up in the morning and you look at your beautiful husband or you look at your beautiful wife, when you look at your beautiful children, those are whys. What more do you want for them? What better do you desire for them? These are the kind of things that we want you to consider. Where are you in your life? Because now, as you look at the dynamic, you see that you need a system that leverages you, that supports you and sustains your dreams, your desires, your goals. When you find that you have people either working for you or working with you, that's a system that increases your time freedom. Because the more you have doing, the little bit that's required from you is no longer all on you. J. Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. You need a system that's duplicatable. You need a system that you can be coached in, and you have to be willing to be coachable in order for the success that you seek to be realized. When you grow time freedom and you grow money freedom, you are now empowered and emboldened and inspired to build for yourself in a way that you've never, ever done before because the tools are in place. Jesus, I could do this all day. Let me talk to y'all about GS Partners. Lord. Man, y'all just experienced a Muslim catch serpentine fire. You just experienced a Muslim catch the Holy Ghost. I'm about to shout and speak in tongue out here. You know, because I'm telling you. Whew. Let me raise up in the seat a little bit. Golly. Let me tell you, we're going to talk about a little money. We're going to talk about a whole lot of money in a short period of time. Let me just tell you first. This is a presentation to explain the products and the community rewards potential offered by Gold Standard Partners and Gold Standard Bank. Every effort has been made to accurately represent the Gold Standard Partners rewards plan and its income potential. All earnings or income examples will depend solely on the ideas, techniques, knowledge, skills, and time vested into your independent business. God knows, Sister Nikki, you might have to recognize, save me, because I'm so fired up. I'm going to, woo-wee. GS Partners and GS Bank does not guarantee any results or success level and is not responsible for any decisions you make in relation to promoting our products or your business. All income examples used by Gold Standard Partners are not to be considered average earnings. We are not financial advisors and we are not offering financial advice. We are offering you a positioning. This past Friday, we had a meet and greet. That meet and greet occurred at the Embassy Suites Hotel in the Ruth Chris Steakhouse attached to the hotel, which was the host, the unofficial host hotel for our event, the Lydian World Tour. People came from all over the world. People came cross country, through country, crisscrossing countries. Man, look, I got to see Brother Ed Williams and Sister Nicole myself. Can't nobody tell me they're a figment of my imagination. We took pictures, we hugged, we celebrated each other. I was blessed to get with Brother Corey. I was blessed to get with so many people and come out of it healthy. I'm grateful to all of you in respect to the protocols. This pandemic is real. Things are happening in the world, and people killed by the hundreds with safety protocols and measures and respecting the distancing of people. Got together to take pictures here and there and put their masks back on. They kept the distances and everything was cordial and loving and great. And I pray God, everybody comes out of it unscathed and secure. And others, may God bless you with great health restoration. That meet and greet was powerful. It set the tone, it set the pace for us to see others who think like we do, wondering if it's possible. And it had been proven to us, but getting together with a family who thinks like you and has been proven to as well, there's an exponential growth that takes place that you can't define. So we're talking about positioning, right? Gold Standard Partners is a global membership organization that positions you to build wealth in the cryptocurrency and blockchain marketplace. It's a massive marketplace. It's an opportunity that's not going away, and it's here for you. And none of you should ever be concerned about what cryptocurrency actually is. It's just a digitized money system. That's all it is. Your debit card is a digitized money system. Your credit card is a digitized money system. Your online payments for things, cars, bills, what have you, online digital money system. Today, you're operating with a money system that has a new form of money known as cryptocurrency, and it has new assets associated with this wealth transfer. And guess what? It is a wealth transfer, and it does include you, not just the corporations and banks that you're about to hear from.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, even Shiba Inu is up, much more than any other asset class in the world. People are making life-changing money with crypto. So instead of calling it a sham, instead of sitting on the sidelines, maybe people should be thinking, $2.5 trillion market cap? This crypto thing is here to stay. Let me make sense of it for you. MasterCard, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Walmart, Mercedes-Benz, the list goes on and on. These companies are all investing in crypto or crypto products with their users. Cryptocurrency is the next evolution of the internet. And Bitcoin, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Finance, art, real estate, banking, they're all going to end up on the blockchain. It's inevitable. The real question, which cryptocurrencies are going to be the champions of their industries? Which cryptocurrencies are going to make you rich? And which ones are going to zero?
That's real talk. And before I get into the trend and explaining away some of the other variances associated with this wonderful opportunity, it crossed my mind. Sister Nikki Knox, are you available?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Queen, how you doing? Whew.
I'm amazing. How are you?
Yes, you are. And I'm just out of my mind. Look, I realized yesterday while being blessed to talk with the Crypto Nurse and Shayla Benta and all these teams that we need another teaching. We need another level of training so people can see where the money is right now. And we talked about the XLT tokens, but I would like to know if you'll be amenable for us setting up something together with Mr. Mike Johnson, maybe a few others, to do a payday training where we can show you how to structure pay schedules for yourself, whether it be daily, whether it be weekly, whether it be monthly, whether it be every other month, when people can see how they can make it happen in dollars and cents immediately through what we have in GS Partners. I think it will help a lot of them. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on it and whether you'd be amenable to helping us develop that.
Oh man, you know I would. Man, Mike was just talking about something along that lines. Stop getting it out here there.
Well, family, y'all look forward to an announcement this week. And then I want you to share it out with everybody in the world, because literally there are some things in place right now. If you want to determine whether you want $5,000, $10,000 every other month on the first of every month, you can get that done, and we can show you how. That's just an example of some of it for what we've been exposed to in this wonderful opportunity. You don't have to find yourself struggling. All you need is a dream, vision board, a plan, and a plan to work. It's not about, how they say it, what's that makes perfect? What's this, how the saying goes, Sister Nikki or Brother Ed, any of y'all know? Oh, practice. They say practice makes perfect.
Perfect practice makes perfect.
There we go, brother Ed. Perfect practice makes perfect performance. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. See, you had to wear number 54 to know that. Okay, so I'm going to move forward. So we're clear. We're coming with something. We'll be able to announce it at some point this week. And then we're encouraging everybody to drive all the teams to it because God has put it on us all, not just on me. You heard Sister Nikki talk about her and Mike. Miss Burrell had it. Sister Shayola and that team has it. We're going to run to give you what God gave us collectively. Okay, what was the closing trend, global trend at the end of last year? Cryptocurrency, $3 trillion market cap. It ended at 2.9 in the fall of 2021, but it exceeded $3 trillion in 2022. Now, family, we're in April and it's still growing and still way less than 5% of market participation. That means that we're in front of the movement of money, and it's something that we can take advantage of right now. And we have those tools in GS Partners. But in case some of us still sort of, are sort of hazy about it, because when we say cryptocurrency, most people say, you mean Bitcoin? Because they don't know the fullness of it. So let's just take it from there. Yeah, Bitcoin. Do you know Bitcoin in 2009 was 0.3 of a cent? That means every 1 cent you spent in 2009 for a Bitcoin, you would acquire 3 whole digital Bitcoins. And if you knew then that Bitcoin would jump to over $58,000 by April of 2021, how many more Bitcoin will you have gotten? What would you have held on to when you had it? What would you do when people would have introduced it to you? You see, we didn't have that kind of understanding, most of us in the world, in 2009. Let me tell you what happened in 2017. In 2017, at $13,000, Bitcoin made 23,000 documented millionaires. So you can imagine the kind of explosion that took place in April 3rd of last year. But get this, in our world, GS Partners, we don't even buy the Bitcoin. We earn it by promoting our project, and promoting our project and allowing people to duplicate a subscription, just merely a subscription. We earn the Bitcoin, and if we're blessed to hold on to that Bitcoin, guess what happens? When it grows, our wealth portfolio grows. The question you need to answer for yourself: how would you like to better understand and be active in a multi-trillion-dollar marketplace? Our $33 membership gives you full access to a wide array of wealth building services. Too many to number at this point, but the training will literally be case specific so that you will know what you can tap into voluntarily, what options you have to build a monthly passive residual income, or even a daily, or even a weekly, or even a bi-monthly or annual. All of it is up to you as we speak. Your $33 first and foremost gives you a wealth of education. See, the root of everything is knowledge. And when you're able to apply the knowledge, you empower yourselves. When you're able to gain a knowledge of what this new world of money is without having to come out of your pocket. Okay, here's a poll. How many of you out there have degrees that it took you a world of student loans and other financial grants to receive that degree? Now, it's not to say that degree or that discipline wasn't worth it, but you had to pay first, and then you had to get a job to pay off the loans. How many of y'all have experienced that? Okay, here in this opportunity, $33 of disposable income that you exchange once every 30 days allows you and affords you an opportunity to self-educate, not self-medicate, self-educate. You get the opportunity to hear people that walk like you, talk like you, look like you, and explain in the simplest terms in small videotaped modules what you're looking at. That education is powerful, and it comes inside the same $33 as this. Your $33 gives you access to our virtual world, our gaming platform known as the Lydian World, where it allows you to take part in staking, which is a saving or locking away of cryptocurrency and allows you to earn daily rewards against that cryptocurrency. And we have what's known as NFTs, non-fungible tokens, the craze of the world right now in cyberspace, where people are making real incomes off of digital art collections, off of intellectual property, off of cooking recipes, off of Ed's magnificent smile when he up there on that mic doing what he does. Boy, those snipes, man, those things are powerful, Ed. It takes me back to my old school hip hop days when we used to take snipes and post them up with flour and water. That was our glue. And we post them all over the city. And you see people being like, yeah, that's right. Boy, brother Ed brings the fire. Okay, enough of that. I am a fan. Y'all will know it, okay? And then you have the host of other utilities associated with this platform, a virtual world that pays you real money, all in the same $33. First, you got the education, then you get the access. This virtual world pays you every day that you can place yourself as a citizen. You'll get paid a daily passive reward, or better yet, income for life. See, our membership potential is strong. I want to show you how it makes you money as you make it available to others. Now, we operate out of what's known as the power of three. Why? Because in the compensation plan of GS Partners, we have a 9-level pay plan. And when you duplicate what you've done, meaning you sponsor 3 people who do what you've done, they pay for their $33 membership as you pay for your $33 membership, you get a 15% commission off of those 3 people paying their $33. But guess what? They're going to further duplicate what you've done in this perfect world example. We're only talking about commissions, right? From memberships. Let's say Brother Ed sponsored 3 people, which we know he's done that standing on his head, right? 3 people who do what he has done. Well, what did he do? He signed up for free, paid a $33 membership, and he got 3 people to do exactly what he did. That means each one of those 3 people will get 3 people. And now he has an organization that's grown to 9. And now Brother Ed is earning a level 2 commission rewarded by the company for other people helping others help themselves. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so Brother Ed receives 5% on his 2nd level, and that 2nd level was birthed out of the 1st level he created, where he gets 15%. He created a 1st level, and then he gets rewarded by the company when the 1st level duplicates itself on the 2nd level. That 1st level gets 15% now. And Brother Ed receives 5% of the 2nd level. When those 9 individuals go out and get 3 people to do what Ed done in this example, you're going to find that now there's an organization of 27 strong. Ed now receives 4% of that, along with the 5% on level 2, and along with the 15% on level 1. This brother's on fire. And guess what? In his level 3, he's already received back the $33 disposable income he put up for the membership. So everything now is back in his wallet. What's in your wallet? Well, how many people would you tell? Because as you grow in this example, every level that you affect financially compensates you with a commensurate percentage. Oh my God, this thing is, all right. So now you can find yourself, through this example, this is just an example, amassing close to $52,000 just in this example alone. Now, let me share with you now, again, this is not a guaranteed income, but let me tell you how mine worked to give you some, pull the relativity home, okay? It took me a week to get 3 people to duplicate. So if they're duplicating, that means it's only going to take them a week to get their 3 people. And then those 3 people on level 2, or that 9 people on level 2, it would take them a week to get 3 people. And then on level 3, those 27 people, it will take them a week to get 3 people. Now, I operate out of a philosophy, folks, that my grandmother, or Big Mama in more endearing terms, taught me. She said, closed mouths don't get fed, boy. So I tell everybody, now, this is a perfect world scenario. It never works like this. We're fallible people, right? But God still got his hand on us. You see that $51,975? That's based off of 9 levels of perfectly structured income. Let's say those 9 levels were actually 9 weeks. That's a little more than 2 months. I think it's a week, 2 months and a week, somewhere around there. Or is that 3 months? No, it's 2 months and a week. Those figures you see there, God blessed me to do in the first 2 months, in less than a 2-month period. And this is an income that was rewarded us by the company for spreading a word. The same happens for you because you control how many people you would tell. Now, just imagine telling 500 people like I was blessed to do, and all of them got a $33 subscription. You know, I'm getting 15% of those 500 people who initiate a $33 membership subscription. Now, that's a scenario I'm trying to paint for you, because all 500 people are not active at the same time. They're all not doing it when they join, because it's still a learning curve for a lot of people. A lot of people join because they see the possibility, but they yet do not know what they personally want, and that's okay. If you give yourself the time to succeed, as God has given the time to reveal to you, think about it. Many of us in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and it took all those years before God showed you the light of opportunity. So you have to remember that as we go after people as quick as we can, but don't expect them to turn it on right away, because we didn't turn it on right away. I hope you understand that. Okay, so just imagine the potential. The mining certificates we have is a whole nother tool. That mining certificate operates in the Lydian world where you get a daily passive income for life. Well, when you acquire one of these mining certificates and you encourage the community of 3, that power 3 logic again, I want you to think about it. The tier 1 certificate is only $399, but by the time you complete level 2, you've already gotten your money back and you're operating in 100% profitability. In the perfect world scenario that we just explained, you do know it operates the same way, right? You can literally find yourself with enough for a few homes. You think you can pay a bill? Mind you, you don't have to answer out loud. This is just for you. You know your situations better than I do. You think you can pay a bill or two with $628,425 worth of assets? Assets. See, everything you accumulate in this world, it's an asset accumulating activity. An asset is an instrument of value that has the potential and the power to grow. Let's say if you got it all in Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin shoots up to $80,000 or $90,000 a coin. You think you'd be okay if you held on to those assets? You think you'll have more in your hand than as opposed in your hand than the $628,425 on the screen? Check this out. Do you know that these figures that we're showing you in this example, the only concrete things, there's 3 concrete things in both of the examples I just showed you. Number 1, the levels. Number 2, the percentages. And what was not shown is number 3, and I'm about to tell you, instant pay. See, this chart of example is showing you what you can get, but what you earn instantly, because the moment your process is duplicated financially, when the payment is confirmed, the commission or reward is in your back office from the company via the blockchain technology we have. Instant pay. The same $30 that we've been talking about gives you access to transferring funds between family members and partners as long as they're part of GS Partners without fees. So goodbye MoneyGram, goodbye Western Union, goodbye those other remittance programs you find in other financial centers. You can now transfer to your son or daughter in college. You can transfer to someone who might be stuck on the side of the road because of a flat tire and needs some more change. All those things are possible through this opportunity. And the marketplace we talked about earlier, NFTs, it's the craze of the world. It is. Well, your $33 membership, the same one that we just talked about, we're only talking about one disposable time that you can duplicate on a monthly basis. But one time, every time you paid a $33 membership subscription, you receive one of those non-fungible tokens created with your signature that you'll be able to release into a marketplace that will reward you every time it moves. That's a whole nother seminar for a whole nother time.
Yes.
This Lydian Stater and mining certificates they're used in our gaming platform, and the Lydian Stater is the liquid token or the cash of the Lydian world. And you can convert that into cash by moving it towards our crypto debit card, our membership card known as GS Lifestyle. And in case if you don't know, many of you who have mining certificates, if you put it in place and loaded it or initiated a load in early January, well, that mining began on the 7th, and many of you started getting paid yesterday. So congratulations to you. Just look in your Lydian World back office, look into your income wallet, and look at the Lydian status that are adding up on your account. Now,
introducing the most flexible crypto card in the world. 5 traditional currency accounts, including USD, GPB, EUR, CNY, and JPY. Currency exchange rates better than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies with one simple platform. Add funds to your account via bank transfer, credit and debit card, or crypto proceeds. Spend or withdraw your funds anywhere credit and debit cards are accepted. Exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold-plated, and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multi-languages. 24/7 professional concierge services. Up to 40% discounts on hotel and travel. Instant rewards from high street retailers. Fast delivery to over 100 countries. Order your GS Lifestyle Card today.
Now, before I go any further, tell you about this lifestyle card, I want to look over this other monitor, and I want to shout out Sister Io, Keisha Smith. I want to shout out Sister Rochelle Heavenly Nails. I want to shout out Brother Kevin Millender. I want to shout all of you out contributing to this opportunity. Sister Cheryl DeWalt, I want to congratulate you and thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you this weekend. A pleasure seeing Sister Io this weekend. A pleasure to see so many of us, Sister Rochelle this weekend, and so many of you are on this platform. Much love and consideration to you. Now, that same $33 gives you access to acquire the GS Lifestyle Card. And let me tell you what's powerful with this, because you also receive a referral link with your $33. And when you put that referral link out there that allows you to duplicate the process of membership and mining, let me show you what else it allows you to do. Anybody that joins you in the opportunity, when they acquire the GS Lifestyle membership, when they apply for a starter virtual account or a card, you, my friend, get a commission for that. When they pay their monthly membership, you get a commission for that. Every time they swipe their own card, you get paid a commission or rewarded a commission for them using their own money with their own card in their own time. I hope you heard what I said. Let me say it another way with the screen, because we're visual. Earn on membership subscriptions every time someone joins you in the opportunity. Earn on GS Lifestyle card swipes. Every time they swipe the card to spend their own money, you will receive a commission if you sponsored them. You earn on the mining certificates that they acquire, and if you get a mining certificate now, if you get them to get a mining certificate now, there are bonuses associated with the mining certificates up to May 1st, where you'll get a free one for every person in your organization that gets a mining certificate on any level. But get this, if they're brand new to the opportunity and they get a mining certificate of any tier, of any level, you receive 2 for their first mining certificate. You'll receive a 200% match of what Mr. Johnson describes as a 2-for-1. And then, of course, in our world of staking pools, mining, master nodes in the Lydian world, you get to share in a world of citizenry where you earn against the staking and the mining capabilities. There's no limit to the income potential. I guess that's the point, right? All you need to do is get the link of the person that invited you, who shared the opportunity with you. If it's Miss Dorcas, if it's Mr. and Mrs. Williams, if it's Nicole, Nikki Knox, if it's Miss Vendette, hey, Miss Audrey, I see you here. If it's you, get the link from either one of these magnificent heroes and sheroes of this opportunity and get started, get involved, get connected. sure, it may not be enough for people. It may not be enough for some people when they don't know you for the opportunity. But I guarantee you, when their time comes to awaken, you want them to know you for the opportunity. So you share with everyone, wait for no one, give yourself time to succeed. So that's my little spill. I'm more fired up over what I heard from people bearing witness than you can ever imagine. And I just want to thank you for the time and attention you afforded me. And if there are any questions or comments, the platform that we're operating on, the Zoom platform, you're open to share, and we'll do all that we can to address. Brother Ed, do you have any people that you like to recognize as guests? And then we'll get to Ms. Clark.
Most definitely, most definitely. I want to send a shout out to my brother in the struggle, Mr. Montreal Powell. He is on the line. Mrs. Audrey Freeman. I don't know if you want to come out and kind of just tell us a little bit of your story, if you don't mind. I know you weren't expecting it, and I know I just called you up out of the blue, but I had to have you in the building, and I would really appreciate if you blessed the platform. But let me know if you don't want to. Okay, so she can't. Okay, okay. All right, okay. All right. I see fam on the phone. I see fam on the call. My brother, Patrick Williams. I see my aunt Nadav. I see Roz. That's my sister-in-law in the building. If you just either one of you all, please. Now I know my aunt wasn't there because she had to work, but we're trying to fix that. You see. But if you could just come, you know what, bruh? If you don't mind, man, just unmute your mic for a second, man, and just tell us a little bit about your experience yesterday. Are you available? Unmute yourself, Pat. Now y'all don't shame me. Trail.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. Just tell us a little bit about the experience, man. What it meant for you.
Oh man, just amazing, man. All the different people, man. You know, I mean, I think I definitely know when you got people on the same accord. You know, it's a whole different experience. So that's for one. But you know, for me, like I said, just to see how everything actually works, man, and you know, to see how real it was, man, it was just, I was just at awe with it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm definitely trying to go at, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, everybody needs that, I would say.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Man, that's pretty much it, man, you know, just trying to get there, really.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna help you every step of the way, man. And one main thing I just want to make everyone aware of. We don't have to do it. All we have to do is plug into a system that's already working. So, I mean, it's just like being on the calls. Just plug into the system, and start doing what you can do so until you can get to the point to where you can do what you want to do, man. So I appreciate y'all coming out, especially on such short notice. I saw Jaron a little bit earlier, but I think he got off the call, or he might have went to Facebook. But shout out to the family, man. Cuzzo, I don't know if you're on the call. Did you see anything? Because you were there yesterday too. And every time I turned around, you were shaking your head too. So if you can open up your mic, if you're on and you can open up your mic, please come out and say a few words. I don't see him there anymore. So anyway, whoever and whatever, listen, I appreciate you all. Ultimately, I just want you to understand that it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the people. As soon as you get out of the way, your business will explode. Thank you.
I also see out in Facebook land, Sister Felicia Vaughns. What an amazing queen. You overcame a lot of challenges. I was so happy to see you in Atlanta this weekend. And you just, your energy, I mean, it was so magnetic, and the world just really enjoys you. And family, that's the kind of position we're in. You're making other people's world better because you're here today. That's the opportunities in front of you. And lastly, before we close out, I would love to go over to Miss Dorcas Clark for any words, closing comments. Sister Dorcas, are you available?
Brother Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
This has been an amazing call yet again today. All I have to say is dream big, continue to dream big, and dream bigger, and don't let anyone steal your dream. Keep dreaming, family. Keep dreaming. Thank you, Brother Eric. Blessings, peace, and prosperity to you all. God bless you.
God bless you. And allow me to give the greetings from Dr. Todd Best, who is, you know, when we say convalescing at a hospital, we don't mean someone who is just trying to recover. His work is his convalesce. He's running around, not running around, but he is sponsoring people on a daily basis. He spoke to the near 700 or so in the ballroom yesterday, in the Ocean's Ballroom. He spoke from his hospital bed and had people standing on their head. He invited people in advance over and over, meeting them in different places, grocery stores, banks, things of that nature. And guess what? He's in Newport News, Virginia. And guess what? Some of those people he invited showed up.
Yes.
They showed up in the space in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
What we're trying to tell you is this isn't work. When you embrace an understanding, you'll develop a love for what you do. And when you do what you love, is that work?
No.
There we go. Thank you, family. I'm going to ask that all of you just unmute your mics and love on each other. Thank you for such a wonderful time. Thank you for such a wonderful event. Tomorrow, well, tonight, we'll be back to Brother Ed's point of plugging in and connecting. I want you to take a screenshot of this. This is our Wealth Builders Worldwide schedule of events. Tonight is our 9 p.m. fast start training on Gold Rocks, www.goldrocks.info. Normally, last Sunday of the month is classified as the main event, but we've been so main all week. Ain't no telling what we're going to get tonight. So at 9 p.m., you want to bring
the
opportunity. You want to bring them, come with pen and pad, come with the ability of to receive. Come with your heart, your ears, your mind open. And you'll be ready to take advantage of that next trajectory into your life, your financial wealth being. Now, goldrocks.info is the platform. As a private password associated with it, I encourage you to get the password from the one who introduced the opportunity to you, and make sure that you join us this evening at 9 p.m. And everybody that's still on road, Godspeed to you. May you be blessed to get back to your places of abode safely. May your health be what it needs to be. May you not be encumbered by anything that will stress you out, because this opportunity is designed to alleviate stress, because when you get money out of the way,
money is an issue out of the way. Yes.
Does life change? Y'all unmute their mics and love on each other right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thank you.
Love you, family. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for inviting me. I'm so appreciative.
Inviting me.
Blessings,
Love you.
blessings,
Love
blessings.
you and blessings
Blessings,
to all of
everyone.
you.
What amazing time.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
What time is it?
All praises be the Father.
Shalom, family.
15, that's it.
Shalom, family.
Yeah.
What time is it?
3:15.